Happy Monday. Welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Leroy in the chat already offering up those cheap viewers. I did click on the link. It's totally worth it. Definitely worth it. Also, thank you so very much for the 5-month subscription. Awesome. Hello. Hello, Lights. Hello, Infectious Zombie, the Romeo, Guarismo, everybody here. Everybody is here. What's going on? Oh man, I see Drax. I am happy. Yeah, I was going through the box. I have a box of heroes, and I was like, who have I not played in a while? And Drax kind of jumped out to me. And then my top down isn't working. I'm gonna see if I can just fix that one on the fly and see what goes on. Oh man, Drax gonna be a good stream. Yeah, I was thinking about where we should try the Drax sidekick deck. And so someone mentioned that on this stream earlier, and I was like, oh, you know what? That is gonna be a great idea. I'm a Drax hater. Never enjoyed him. Leroy, what is going on? What's happening? Why not? Why don't you enjoy him? While you do that, I'm gonna be messing around with some stuff over here at the computer. Yep. Crossbones plus celestial weapons plus ransacked armory plus weapons masters. So I was like, what are some things with some weapons in them? And here we are. So we're gonna see if that works out. Doesn't look like it's gonna mess around. I'm gonna go be right back. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Fix it. Oh, it did. Hello, everybody. Heck yeah. He has too many weaknesses to let you enjoy what he does well. That's fair. I just think he should have a base 5 hand size. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, thank you for the follow. Metaphor and Mofo Out of Madness in the subscription. Thank you so very much. How you doing? Welcome. Drax is what Hulk could have been at some points. I agree with that. Yeah, I like how they, lean into the villain hitting him getting stronger. Very thematic in that sense. But we'll see. I think I won't be long. Wanted to say hi. Hey Trapid, how's it going? Yeah, I like a lot of what Drax does. Just bought this game, so you're here to learn. Welcome to the game. It's such a good game. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you found the stream. Heck yeah. So have you been able to play it yet? That's the question that I think is on everybody's mind. Have you been able to play it? I do love Drax too, Trapid. But we are going to be trying a sidekick deck. So Mantis is his signature ally. And so with the new card that we got in Age of Apocalypse wasn't Age of Apocalypse. Where did we get sidekick? Iceman? No, that's crazy. Yeah, it was Age of Apocalypse. It was the Bishop Recon. You can attach it, and Mantis is going to get some more health and be able to heal Drax up. And I think that's what we're going to be trying today. Picked a good stream. Nelson is the real one. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Just opened it and looked at the cards. Oh my goodness, you're in for such a fantastic time. This game is a money-eating trap, but worth every penny. I would 100% agree with that. It is. I do love this game, and I guess I don't know if I'm the one to say that, considering that I have an entire channel and everything built out of it. But here we are. we're gonna go ahead and call it. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think that this game is definitely worth it. Every time I spend money on Marvel Champions, I justify it. At least it's less money than Magic the Gathering. Yes. And then you fall into Star Wars, and then it's like, oh. So Mantis, we can exhaust, deal a damage, and heal Drax for 3. That matters because Drax likes to get hit in the face. Drax wants to get hit in the face. And so we're going to use the sidekick cards along with all the cards that come with it side by side and everything like that, which can ready and keep Mantis around. And so that's what we're going to be trying to do. Just got into Magic the Gathering a year ago. Much cheaper than TCGs. And for a Marvel fan, either movies or comics, it's so thematic when it comes to hero and villains. Totally agree. Hey, chicken, how's it going? Yeah. No, I spent like an hour yesterday putting away all my cards. I had a ton of cards out. Actually, I didn't even finish with the Arkham stuff, but put all of them away, and it's nice to just have them all back in the same spot. Okay, so we're gonna grab a suit up or side by side. Just got my buddy into the game last week for his birthday. That's awesome. The D&D group got him the core box. Wasp, Scarlet Witch, Thor, and that's so awesome. What a good group. What a good group. That's cool. Run away now? No, don't do that. It can get expensive with upgrades. That is true. Jason Stretch, thank you for the subscription with Prime. You're amazing. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. My game group also switches between D&D and Marvel Champions. That's awesome. That's nice. To the leadership Drax, it's still hard. I'm very bad with him. He's he'll be interesting. I don't think I've played him in leadership. No, I have, but I don't remember how, why, when, any of that stuff. Looking for a team training. Anything that can bump up Mantis's health. TCGs are worse. Yeah, TCGs are pretty bad. I don't think we're gonna need a Triskelion. Don't think we're gonna need anything there. Where's my sidekick? Right here. Get that sidekick card. Reinforced suit. You will need first aid. That's a really good call. Yeah, let's go first aid. Grab 2 copies of first aid. Grab some command teams. Ready up more. Comms implant, both for thwarting and HP. Nice. While we're here, before we go too deep, let's also grab another Voltron target, which is going to be Gamora. So we're going to grab a Gamora here. And we can throw all of those comms implants, all the redding, also can mess with Gamora. Reinforced suit on Groot. Ooh, reinforced suit on Groot. That's pretty exciting. Comms implant could help for thwart. Yeah. Heck yeah. This is definitely not going to be this close. Oh my gosh. It is. There you go. Comms implant. Let's go. Martin X is really good as a cheap blocker. Yeah. I do like Martin X. Reinforced suit. That's what I was grabbing. First aid. Yeah, I grabbed 2 copies of first aid. Really don't want to go down to alter ego with Mr. Drax. We want some limitless staminas. Where are we at? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 5 more. Let's grab an unshakable and another limitless stamina. 1. Nowhere. Is there an overkill upgrade for Rocket? I think so. Laser Blaster. I think Laser Blaster does give Rocket overkill. What +1 attack and overkill. So that's a really good call there. What was I gonna grab? Oh, the limitless stamina. I think the only thing that I am a little concerned about is just overall health. So with Drax has 14. We have Mantis healing us. Nowhere. I only have Just a couple. Maybe one kit. Ooh, kit. I like kit. Kit costs 2, right? But then we get to ready. But the nice thing is once we have D-Thweet, then readying is actually a card draw as well. It's so funny. I'm sitting here. I was like, Drax just works so good in protection. There's always symbiotes who don't tempt me with a good time. Saturday, I was building 4 X-Men decks to play around and realized that training upgrades can't stack, meaning I probably cheated. Yeah, unfortunately, they can't. You probably want some sort of resource generation. D3 Mastery. Laser Blaster. Who needs health? So if we go Laser Blaster, we pump up Rocket, Gamora, So Rocket, Gamora, Mantis, and Groot. We probably do want a Nowhere in there. Limitless Stamina helps a lot with this upgrade. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Been holding out on getting Age of Apocalypse. This might help me pull the trigger between Psychic and Standard 3. I do love Standard 3. I do love Standard 3. Do love Standard 3. Got a Nowhere. Not sure if it's better or not, though. Consider Guardians of the Galaxy over Team Training. I like Team Training. Is Team Training a team card? That's kind of funny. It's not a team card. Anyways, so you could run Guardians of the Galaxy over and Team Training. I don't know. I've always found Guardians of the Galaxy to be super tricky. Should we go a Clarity of Purpose? Crossbones is going to be hitting us for a decent bit every round. Why not both? It's a good question. I take Clarity. I have an older spicy Leadership Hulk deck. Oh, really? What's that look like? Maybe able to use it with Drax. Oh, yeah. I like Clarity. The problem is we're getting to the point where we have more than 40 cards. How dare we? Need Guardian doubles and Web Warrior. Like art versions of them. That'd be really cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. I did grab Kit. I did grab Nowhere. Is Nowhere that good with only 4 or 5 allies? The reason that I have Nowhere in here is because I have 4 allies that I want to be on the table. So there's Mantis who wants to stick around, Groot that wants to stick around, Gamora that wants to stick around, and Rocket that wants to stick around. And so Nowhere just opens up that ally slot. What are the modular sets? I chose Celestial Tech. I chose Ransacked Armory and then Weapons Master. So we just flooded the deck with weapons. Sweet. Okay. There's the deck list. Professor Hulk smashes scientists. Nice. I think we're gonna run with this. Let's run with this and see where we get. So Crossbones, yeah, Crossbones comes packed. Heck yeah. We have so many weapons now for like his ability, because Crossbones, whenever he has a weapon, he gets piercing. He normally does with all of the experimental weapons. Good luck. Let's go. This keeps allies and uses Band Together. Oh, nice. Yeah. I like Band Together. I ran a Band Together deck on the video that I posted today, which is a two-handed deck. It was a Bishop Band Together deck, which was a lot of fun. Did you pick Major Victory? I did not pick Major Victory. I didn't even look at the other allies. Gives you a ready when defeated. Yeah, that's probably a decent. We got Yondu, Major Victory. The funny thing is like Major Victory I've always found awkward, right? Because you have to knock him out using consequential damage for it to be worth it, kind of, unless you've already exhausted. And if you've exhausted and it's multiplayer, you can have them chump block later. Or if you can initiate an attack. Oh, but you do have the come at me. So you do have a way to, or not, whatever that attack is called. You can't initiate with Drax. So maybe that's worth it. Giant Lasagna, how's it going? Welcome. See your binder, I know why you sorted my allies. When I see your binder, I know why I sorted my allies and my binder by traits. Yeah, I have my Guardians, Champions, Shield, Avengers, X-Force, X-Men's on the next page. I just recently switched to having them all sorted by trait because I did that with Lord of the Rings and I really liked it. But with Lord of the Rings, I even went even crazier and I went like all the cards that like reference Gondor together and stuff like that. Adam Warlock could be fun too. Adam Warlock potentially. I'm already a little scared with how few cards we have. The answer is always Maria Hill. That's true. Maria Hill does help with thwarting. We may need to cut out some cards because we're never gonna get D-Thweet at this rate. But Maria Hill. He's got the Guardian. Yeah, he does. He does have the Guardian trait. But he has like his major benefit comes when you start discarding cards. And I don't have cards to discard. Nick could also be a nice addition here. Just run a. Here we are. I think it's only more important to sort by trait when you like to build thematic. Yeah, I have found that it's not as useful in champions where the tribes are not as like segregated from each other, but in like Lord of the Rings, it is like if you're running Sylvan, you want to run Sylvan stuff, right? There really isn't a. I mean, you can obviously splash, but like I feel like the decks are just so much more cohesive when you run inside the entire trait, and so that's why I put them all together in Lord of the Rings. Alrighty, we're just gonna hopefully bank on grabbing one of these on Deathweet on this first turn. That'd be nice. The other thing is that depending on timing, I'm hoping to run a Slay the Spire game today. We talked about that last stream. So Slay the Spire. Yeah. Attack on Mount Athena. Create the experimental weapons deck and set it next to the main scheme. Here's the experimental weapons. Slay the Spire. It's so freaking good. It's so good. Make a lot of sense for Marvel Champions to keep open with trait allies. I mean, everyone. Oh, yeah. One of your favorite games? It's so good. What sleeves am I using? I am using Dragon Shield Clear Matte. Praise, guys. I buy a lot of these guys. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. We're gonna get Retaliate 1 on the villain. We can spend a lightning and a mental to discard the card. This threats out at 3. So that's nice. Daily climb. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. I was gonna do the daily climb. Um, have some fun with that. Drax has a hand size of 6 in alter ego. Also, when revealed, search the encounter deck for Crossbones machine gun. And this comes in with 2 ammo counters on it. And then when Crossbones attacks, remove a counter, discard the top card, take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. I do Dragon Shield Sapphire Mat. Looks very similar to the. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the Dragon Shield has some really, really nice colors. We're looking for D Thweet. We got Payback. We got Mantis turn ones. Heck yeah. Comms Implant, Fight Me Coward, a Strength, and a Command Team. Oh, I have Vengeance counters. Let me grab those. I do like Vengeance counters. Alrighty. Thinking about keeping Fight Me Coward. We have a Mantis, so we can Fight Me Coward, take that damage, and use Mantis turn 1 to heal. So I'm going to mulligan these 3. Fight Me Coward replaces itself in my hand. And start building up those Vengeance counters. We got a Genius Command Team. And a Side-by-Side, which does not help because Mantis is not my sidekick. Alrighty. We're going to flip into hero form. We're going to go Genius to play Mantis. Mantis, we can exhaust her, deal 1 damage to her, and heal 3 damage from an identity. We are going to go ahead and attack Crossbones for 1. We take 1 on the retaliate. We're going to go Fight Me Coward. Ready your hero. Draw a card. Another Fight Me Coward. Crossbones is going to attack us. This interrupts. We're going to take 2 indirect damage. 1, 2. Then he's going to attack us for 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But response after the villain attacks Drax, place a vengeance counter here. And then he gets +1 attack for each vengeance counter. So that's pretty cool. Mantis will go ahead and exhaust, deal a damage, and heal 3 damage from Drax. We got to do it, right? Let's just go ahead and punch Crossbones for 1, 2. We'll take a retaliate. And let's Fight Me Coward. Ready. Draw into a rocket. Ooh. Tempting. And Crossbones is going to attack. Crossbones machine gun. We go 1 damage. That gets discarded. And then he's going to attack us for 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Came out swinging. Mantis is kind of goated. Mantis is sick. And we get a another vengeance counter there. I'm going to use a strength to play a command team. Command team comes in with 3 counters. And we can exhaust command team, remove a counter to ready an ally. So we're going to ready Mantis, and we're going to go ahead and exhaust Mantis and heal 1, 2, 3 from Drax. I'm thinking that I'm tossing both of these. I'm at 8 health. I can swing for 3. Wait, hold on. Aha! I'm going to discard these 2 to get rid of the shield. Then I'll swing for 3 because he no longer has retaliate. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Yeah. So I was like, okay. I'm really glad that I had the cards to discard to get rid of that shield. I was like, that retaliate's going to eat me alive. So let's go ahead and stand up. We get 4 cards. Major Victory. Knife Leap. Drax's Knife. And a Gamora. Probably worth just dropping the Gamora over the Drax's, or over anything here. Discard an event. Yeah. I think that's probably worth it. We'll go 1 threat here. Crossbones is going to attack us. We'll take it. It's going to be 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get our 3rd vengeance counter. Our encounter card. Hydra Sidearm. Attached to the villain. When the attached villain attacks, the attack gains range. We can spend a science and a physical to get rid of it. I'm going to toss the hand for Gamora. Gamora will go ahead and attack Crossbones for 2. 1, 2. Then we're going to discard cards until we get an event. They're side by side. So we get side by side. I don't want to kill Mantis. And I also don't want to risk discarding like D-Thweet or any of those other, like, so I don't know if I actually want to ready Gamora. But I'm at 4 health. I can block with Gamora. I guess we'll go ahead and just swing on Drax for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 2. And I think I'm just going to toss and ready up and potentially block with Gamora. We got Intimidation, Groot, Clarity of Purpose, and a Reinforced Suit. The Reinforced Suit goes on Mantis here. And then we can heal ourselves back up. Well, Gamora isn't a force response. She isn't. But I think I'd rather preserve my counters on Command Team for Mantis rather than trying to draw into something that I probably wouldn't play. You won't take 4 damage. That's the spirit. You could also defend with. That's very true. Yeah, that's very, very true. So if I defend with Drax, if he pulls a 3, we're dead. What's the chances that he pulls a 3 boost? I don't think he's gonna pull a 3 boost. Stand up. We just slow down a little bit. That's fine. I'll go ahead and defend the attack. He's 3 plus 2, so we'll take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Then our encounter card is Cornered Staff. Discard 1 card from the encounter deck. Place 1 additional threat here for each boost icon discarded that way. It's going to be 1, so this comes in with 4 threat. Surely. Oh, and I need to draw a card. Knife Leap. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and use a Knife Leap to drop a Reinforced Suit onto Mantis. Mantis, we will exhaust, deal a damage to Mantis, and heal 3 damage from Drax. 1, 2, 3. Command Team will ready, and we'll go with Mantis again to heal 1, 2, 3. So we're up to 7, and Mantis has 1 health left. Gamora will go ahead and thwart here. We'll discard. We got a first aid. So we could play a Groot, but I think I'd rather go first aid to heal Mantis and then intimidation to clear Cornered Staff. But we're going to lose the main regardless on if we hit Cornered Staff or not. Drawing Knife Leap when you defend is unfortunate. Yeah, right? Because you have to make that basic. Yeah. We could go Clarity of Purpose. Have we already seen a first aid? We haven't. So we do have more healing from Mantis coming in. I think I would like to play. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Groot to play first aid to heal 2 damage from Mantis. We'll go ahead and play Intimidation to clear Cornered Staff. I think long term that's going to be best. We'll still lose the main, but I'm not too concerned about that. So let's go ahead and just stand up. We're at 7 health now, so we should be okay. We got Too Stubborn to Die. We got Payback. Now we're talking. Parlay. Tell you, I've watched Pirates recently. Parlay. Parry. Excellent. And an Intimidation. So yeah, heck yeah. We've got that parry. So whenever you would take any amount of damage, prevent X, where X is double your attack. I'm going to go 1 here, which will push the Infinity Stone. This comes in with 1. When revealed, reveal the top card. So we got Laser Rifle. So now he's got double ranged. And he's attacking for 4. We'll take the attack, knowing that we have a parry. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6. We will play a parry, preventing 8 of that damage. So we take none. And then our response gets to draw into D-Thweet. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. I was thinking Arkham. Parlay. Yeah, right. That's true. I did just play a character that's all about the parlay action. So encounter card. Dark Designs. Place a thing, and then he's gonna scheme for 2. After this activation ends, put a pursuit counter. So we're up to 3 here on the main. Payback will play D-Thweet. Mantis will go ahead and heal us for 3. 1, 2, 3. Up to 10. Big pull. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and have Gamora attack Crossbones, pushing Crossbones into stage 3. We're going to reveal the top card. So we got Exosuit. Now he's attacking for a lot. And he comes in with 16 health. Crazy card for just right? Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's awesome. Gamora will discard until we get an event. No, Maria. Okay, we got another parry. That's gonna knock Gamora out. Drax will swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll draw into a laser blaster. A 10. Probably want to get rid of one of these, actually. I only have... We could drop as Too Stubborn to Die. I guess a Too Stubborn to Die. So this is when Drax would be defeated. Set his hit point value to 4. Change into Alter Ego and remove this card from the game. I think this is effectively just like better than getting rid of this. I mean, he's swinging at us for 6, which is not great. But we do have a parry. Let's just drop a Too Stubborn to Die, and I think we'll win before threat becomes a super big issue. We'll use our last command team to ready and use Mantis to heal for 3. No feet, McGee! Hey, folks, what are we doing today? Some sort of challenge, or old hero new tricks, or just random matchup? We're playing Drax. Mainly, it's supposed to be a sidekick deck. We have not seen sidekick yet. I could have lethal next turn. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll probably take this deck against another villain, because I do want to try it with getting that sidekick. I do want to probably cut out some cards. Like, I don't know if we need a Groot. Well, it kind of depends on if we're gonna have a lot of minions. Too many of my sidekick decks end up, yeah, and I think that's what it is. It just feels like, okay, like we didn't get it. But it was nice. We got Mantis turn 1, and we're leaning into just beefing up Mantis in other ways as well. And so we have like the reinforced suit and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, we're gonna stand up. Limitless stamina. Oh yeah, we have those in the deck. Laser blaster and another limitless stamina. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna draw all the cards. I'm gonna go 1 here. Crossbones is going to attack us. We're gonna take it. It's gonna be 6, 7, 8. We will parry to prevent 8 damage, drawing a card with his response into an unshakable. Salsa the one! 23 months. That's insane. That's awesome. Raise your hand if you woke up at 5 a.m. to a 5.3 earthquake. Holy cow. How are everything okay? Wrecking Crew are Kang next? I have not played Wrecking Crew in a hot second. I could do Wrecking Crew. Suit Up is the best piece from AOA leadership card. Psychic is just a nice bonus sometimes. Yeah, I like Suit Up to just like recur um like Maria Hills and stuff like that. Love to see Mojo. Ooh, Drax versus Mojo would be brutal. Just a little shook. Jeez. Nice. Leadership has been getting bomb cards lately. I agree. Yeah, I like leadership. I like leadership a lot more than I used to. Dark Designs. Oh my goodness. We're scheming. We're going to lose the main. We got 3, 4, 5. And then if this goes, we lose the game. It's got 4 weapons. Drax has no thwart. Mojo would be horrible, but maybe Magog. Magog would be awful too, because Magog, anytime he attacks you, you're taking. Yeah, because Drax wants Magog to attack if Magog's win condition is attacking. I did Drax versus Magog, really hard matchup. Yeah. Yeah, it just got. Yeah, I would be a little scared about Magog. In all seriousness, I was having a nightmare when I woke up and the bed was trembling. Oh, jeez. Worst villain for Drax would be Magog, even if the theme fits with Drax. Crossbones currently has an entire armory on him. Yeah, right. Right? Alrighty, let's go ahead and just swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have lethal in our hand, but we're gonna draw into a first aid. We're gonna first aid, limitless stamina to stand up, swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw into kit. And we're gonna limitless stamina, stand up, swing for 4. GG's. Crossbones is just a dollar store with all the weapons. Nice. Spiral is okay for Drax as long as you don't really need to thwart. Just yeah, you don't. Who needs thwarting, right? Oh yeah, because you can take the or you can take the damage to remove the threat. Spider-Man and Black Cat beatdown sidekick combo is wild. Oh yeah, I bet because she doesn't take any consequential. That's cool. Nobody. I think I'm gonna go with Wrecking Crew. I've not played Wrecking Crew in forever, and so we'll see. We'll see. That game, yeah. I think I didn't take into account how little health Crossbones has. He's a 14-16, and so he only has 30 health, and Drax can just like blitz through it. Yeah, Crossbones was so busy like working on his power gauntlets. Drax is over here just like going crazy at him. Be a nice fight of pure brawlers. Oh, with the Wrecking Crew. Yeah, I like that. How did you not draw a single weapon master? I think the game was only 3 rounds. Like I think I only pulled 3 encounter cards, right? Or was it 4? I think it was only 3. I drew Dark Designs twice. Um I drew that thing. Then so it was 4 rounds. It was a 4-round game because I also had the cornered staff side scheme. You would have actually died. I probably would have trumped with Mantis, right? Um Crossbones got smashed into the Shadow Realm. Oh yeah. Okay, so before Slay the Spire, let's take this thing up against a Wrecking Crew. I'm gonna go to be right back. We're gonna go find Wrecking Crew because it's somewhere. I just have to find it and get that set up, and I'll be right back. I'm also gonna grab some more coffee because, I mean, come on, coffee's great. Currently playing Miss Marvel multi-talent. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Human and big and shrink multi-talented. Energy drink break. Yeah, heck yeah. Multi-talented and Miss Marvel. That's cool. That's cool. Crossbones needs minions to get him time to armor up. Yeah. I went. Ransacked Armory has the armored guards in it. But yeah, I don't think that there was enough minions in here. Probably I would have swapped out Celestial. Probably would have swapped out Ransacked Armory for a more minion heavy modular set. Because Ransacked Armory is all about dealing or giving and pumping out minions. But yeah. Who knows? Alrighty, I'll see you all very, very soon. cool. Sorry about that. It is the time of year where small mice or rodents like to try and find their way inside. And my cat proudly showed me the one that he found and took care of for me. So I had to take care of that. Also, I realized that there's not really a great way to display Wrecking Crew. So I think what we're gonna do is just get rid of this top part. We don't need standard or anything like that. By the time I played Wrecking Crew for the first time, She-Hulk was already fixed, so it went smooth as butter. She-Hulk fit the fix. Oh, cheap viewers, nice. And then we're gonna just try this. My cats Dick Grayson, Noctis, Jetfire, and JoJo love to fight mice. That's awesome. That's awesome. My cats are like straight crazy. Like they don't like to kill the mice. They just like to play with them until they no longer have any life to play with. It's brutal. So I haven't played without the villain stand in a hot second. Can we see the health on these dials? These are the new buy the same token dials, but I just want to make sure that they are visible on screen. I think so. Yeah, it's visible. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you. My cats get the mice and they're the only okay just hanging out with our pet rats. Oh, really? That's funny. They like know. They like know that it's like this one isn't part of the family. That's really funny. Cats are fun. Cats are fun. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. I have not played Wrecking Crew in a while. I'm like remembering how to set this thing up. I think we're gonna go just like that. This is in frame, perfect. It's been a while. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Day of Reckoning. And we got Breakout. Did not think about where I'm putting the main scheme. Guess we can probably just collapse these. Get these closer, and we'll put the discard pile off screen. I do like that they did Wrecking Crew. Like I think that they learned a lot from Wrecking Crew for the other multi-villain scenarios. And so I'm happy that we had this. Time for a fist fight. Never seen a YouTuber or streamer play Wrecking Crew. No kidding. I think it is just like a really challenging scenario to get set up. For a stream. So that's probably why. I literally just read a comic book last night with the Wrecking Crew. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah. But we don't need obligations. We don't need standard sets. We don't need anything. So we put the Day of Reckoning, Thunderstruck, Pilot on, and Clear the Road side schemes into play, placing the active counter on Wrecker. Rekka. Reminds me of Bad Batch. This is the Marvel version of Bad Batch. Advance to stage 1B. After setup, after step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Move the active counter to the villain whose scheme has the most threat. If there's a tie, we get to choose. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. These start with some threats, and whenever they threat out, after threat is placed here, if there's 10 threat here, each player must discard the top 10 cards of their deck, remove all but 3 threat from the scheme. So bad things are going to be happening. Thunderstruck starts with 5, and after there's 10, stun each friendly character, remove all but 3. Pilot on starts with 3, and each player discards the upgrader support they control with the highest cost. Sad. And then we've got Day of Reckoning. After a threat is placed here, if there are 10 or more threat here, deal 2 damage to each friendly character. Ooh, that can't work. That cannot happen with Mantis. Then each one of these, Bulldozer, when he schemes, place the threat on his side scheme, and so they all will say that. When Bulldozer attacks, gains overkill. Thunderball deals 1 damage to each character you control. Pile Driver plays threat. He just has Retaliate 1. Then Wrecker, he gets +2 if the attack is undefended. Alrighty. More viewers! Can't heal enough for maximum effort. I missed something. They're a big challenge for Deadpool. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Recur is the few things I don't own, mainly because of the lack of modulars. Yeah, and I think that's a fair way to approach it. Right? It's not. I'm just gonna drop the villain to 0. It's the same game over and over and over, right? Because there are no modules. Are we attempting to make Wrecking Crew a decent villain? We're just fighting Wrecking Crew. We're just fighting Wrecking Crew. Feels like they wanted to replace playing another player or AI. 100% right. When they used it to learn more, we used this as set as inspiration when we made the Arc Wave 1 Unicron set in Transformers TG. Oh yeah, nice. House rule Wrecking Crew by adding 1 modular in each villain deck. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. Give them 2 seconds of fame. Spice up with formidable foe, expert side. I like the Wrecking Crew a lot. Nice. Yeah, I feel like Wrecking Crew is a good, like, once every X number of games, and whatever X is for you. But like yeah. Yeah, 100%. These guys are gonna get rolled. We're gonna stick with the sidekick type deck. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything that I want to get out of this deck. Thinking that nowhere is a little bit slow for what the deck is trying to do. I'm thinking that puts us at 44. I'm trying to think if there's any. It'll be interesting because these guys have like on attack things. I think Bulldozer is probably where we want to keep alive. I don't really care about the overkill. The 3 is fine, or the 3 attack is fine. I don't mind to clear the road pops. And so I think that's where we're going to land. Wrecker is attacking us for 5. That's not great. Who do we not want? I think Thunderball. Thunderball is the one that we really don't want to get hit with. Groot ally is big here, especially for Wrecker. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blaze of Glory can close out games fast. Oh, I forgot about Blaze of Glory. Yes. Blaze of Glory is awesome. Wrecking Crew is my other multi-villain. What infiltrates a museum is to Project Wider. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Where, like, you know, they learned how to fairly balance or punish. Alrighty. So we got Drax in Alter Ego with 14 hit points. Villains at the dials. I have a... No, I don't have an orange dial. Alrighty. We got 6 cards. Give me a suit up. Or not a suit up. We got Mantis again. Let's freaking go. Team training, Drax's knife, comms implants, first aid, limitless stamina. Definitely going to keep Mantis. I think we'll keep team training. Which that is everything that we can play, right? Because that's 6 effective resources. I think we're going to mulligan 4. And if we have to, we'll ditch team training, but this is going to get us to those D-Thweets faster. Villain HP is 0, we win. Woo! Or is it at 15, 31, 45, 63? Villains at 63. FFG learns and adapts, evolves. Oh yeah, and you can tell that they just have a passion for the game. Intimidation, parry, reinforced suits for Mantis, and a Gamora. think we keep the parry. It's only preventing 2 damage, though. That's the problem, actually. Because we don't actually have a lot of health. So, yeah, I think we'll just play the team training. We have another reinforced suit in the deck, which we can drop on Mantis. But, yeah. Yeah, except for a bulldozer. I don't have a like an orange. I guess this could be green. Green, yeah, green is actually my my swoo dial. And so I have it with all my Star Wars stuff. Perry sucks first. Yeah, right. They made a great game that brought us all together in a fun way. Heck yeah, they did. Heck yeah, they did. Or we go with the Gamora drop. I think that's insane. I don't think the Gamora drop is the way to go. Alrighty, let's flip up to Mr. Drax. Um Wrecker's swinging for a billion. Um Intimidation and Gamora will play a Mantis. And then we could go parry and reinforce suit and then drop a team training next turn, but I don't think like you don't want to lose tempo with like a 4 hand size hero. It just feels so hard to hang on to cards. So I think I'm gonna just drop the team training. And then we have another reinforced suit coming, so let's go ahead and do that. If we want to, we can we're gonna thwart this down to 4. And so this is gonna tie these up, and we can then choose between these two once we start thwarting this down. Mantis is gonna chill. We're gonna stand up. Parry is like Gambit's natural agility. You're super excited to see it, and then first turn it actually kind of sucks. Yeah. We get 4 cards. Knife Leap. Fight Me, Coward. Too Stubborn to Die. And a Parlay. We're going to place a threat on the main. These are going to go to 5. These are going to go to 4, 7. Okay. Then this goes to the most. So Wrecker is going to attack us. Attacking us for 5. I'll take it. This is going to be or we could defend and it's only 3, but we'll take the damage. We have a Mantis. We do have a Fight Me, Coward. Let's go ahead and just defend this one. So it's going to be an attack of 3 plus 0. So we take 1 damage and we get a Vengeance counter. Do they still work if you put a mod set in every villain's deck, or would it? I think it would still work. I think it would still work. I don't think it would be too. I don't think it would be bad. Okay. We get an encounter card here. Buddy System. Choose the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. Reveal the top card of his deck. Top 2 cards if he's the only villain in play. So least threat is here. We're gonna draw. We got a Corrupt Prison Guard with Guard. While this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. Excellent. So we have a Fight Me, Coward. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll ready our hero. Draw a card, which is a Strength. We could go Knife Leap into the attack, into the Corrupt Prison Guard. I think we're gonna do that. So we're just gonna take the attack of 5. We could also parry the attack. We would prevent 4 damage. I'm just gonna take the attack. I'm gonna take the attack. There's gonna be 5. Boost. Move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. If you're in hero form, that villain attacks you after this attack. Does not get a boost card. Let's actually freaking go. That's pretty hype. Okay, so he hit me for 3. We're going to go get a vengeance counter. And then we've got Thunderball attacking me for 2. And then deal 1 damage to each character you control. So we'll take the attack of 2. 1, 2, get a 3rd vengeance counter. And 1 damage to each character we control. That worked out fairly well. Because now knife... Oh, wait. Actually, we're going to parry. We're going to parry the 2 damage. Because now Knife Leap is free. Yeah, you're so right. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Yes, Pile Driver's attacking. We're still going to parry and prevent all the damage, though. Thunderball is hard at countering sidekicks. Yeah. Yeah. So we actually don't deal a damage here. Good call. Good call. Thank you. Yeah, so I think Thunderball has to go first, right? Thunderball has to go first. So let's go ahead and attack with a Knife Leap. So we're reducing this cost by 3. When you make a basic attack, you get +5 for the attack, gains overkill and piercing. So we're attacking for 4, 9 onto the Corrupt Prison Guard. So that's going to be overkill 5, and we're going to hit Thunderball. And this is Pile Drivers. Then we're going to drop a 2 Stubborn to die with a Strength, and then Mantis will heal us for 3. Four. You're right. No, 6. I don't know. Math is hard. Marvel seems to like big buff guys with balls on chains, Thunderball, Absorbing Man. I'm sure there are more. Let's stand up. We got a Genius, Limitless Stamina, Major Victory, and a Laser Blaster. I'm going to go 1 threat on everything. This is going to move over to Wrecker. We have to thwart that down because that's going to kill Mantis. Okay. Wrecker is going to attack us for 5 if it's undefended. We're at 13 health. We're going to take it. It's going to be 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to draw into a D-Thweet Mastery. Let's freaking go. Our encounter card. Attached to Wrecker. After Wrecker schemes, place 1 threat on each other villain side scheme. This is like the blind area for me. Like, I cannot see these cards. So yell at me. Yell at me if I mess up. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go Laser Blaster for a D-Thweet. So after we make a basic attack, we get to draw a card. Pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and attack for 4 on Thunderball. Thunderball is down to 6. D-Thweet draws us into a payback. Ooh. Let's go payback to play Limitless Stamina to ready Drax, and we're going to go 4 more onto Thunderball. Take him down to 2. We get to draw into an Intimidation, which I think we're going to play Intimidation. Yeah, we're going to play Intimidation. Remove 4 threat from here. Intimidation, huge. Absolutely. And we'll hang on to Genius. Mantis will go ahead and heal me for 3. But then we can move it over to Bulldozer. Yeah. Just feels better. Okay, we'll stand up. We're going to hang on to Genius. We've got a side-by-side. Give me a Psychic. Clarity of Purpose. And a first aid. Well, at least we got a first aid. And I go ahead and add a threat to each one of these. And this is going to move to Bulldozer. Ah! Bulldozer is going to punch us for 3. We'll take it to the face. +1 is 4 total damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get to draw a card into a Fight Me Coward. Good. Good, Anakin. Fun fact, they appeared in She-Hulk series and were not good, sadly. Just some dudes with enchanted weapons. Yeah, they were just like a hallway fight, basically, right? Like they were... There's my Slay the Spire terms coming in. But they were just like normal like people in like an alley, right? Discard the top X card to your deck, where X is Bulldozer's attack. Place 1 threat on Bulldozer's side scheme for each different card type. So we're gonna discard 3. 1, 2, 3. No, and there goes my sidekick. But that will pop, clear the road. So this comes back down to 3. And we're gonna discard the top 10 cards of our deck. Honestly, I'm okay with that. If we lost sidekick 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, might as well discard cards and get closer to it. Finished in 10 seconds. I was very sad. Didn't do justice. Yeah. There's a payback kit side by side. That's fine. Rocket is gone. Knife leap. Unshakable. Honestly, not too bad. Alrighty. New challenge is up. It's a super rhino. Ooh, that's kind of fun. At least they can put a punish. Oh yeah, like they did. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and we got Bulldozer swinging for 3. Let's go ahead and have Mantis heal me for 3. 1, 2, 3. I think Pile Driver is my least. Pile Driver and Bulldozer are my least concern, so I'm gonna go and throw 4 over here, take him down to 14. D-Thweet will give me a side by side. That does not help. I'm gonna go Fight Me Coward. So we will ready, draw a card into a reinforced suit. Nice. Bulldozer is gonna punch for 3. Move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least amount of threat. There you go. Is this one of those where you have to move? Or is it not? 1, 2, 3. We get to draw a card. We got Groot. 2, 4, 6, 7. Defeat Rhino villain while including the following: Infinity Gauntlet, Flight, Super Strength, and Telepathy. Nice. Nice. That's fun. That sounds like the Thanos thing that we did. So rush Rhino even harder than usual? I mean, honestly, like, Drax would be a fairly deep... Well, Drax may not want to take that many hits. Yeah, I think it's just a rush. You just... Yeah, you win in 3 turns. But rush is tough with Rhino because you can't flip. You go Iceman. Iceman would be pretty good. Rhino with the Infinity Gauntlet would be fan art you'd like to see. That'd be fun. Side by side is going to drop a reinforced suit onto Miss Mantis. We've got a side by side to play Clarity of Purpose on Mr. Drax. You know what? I'm not going to do that, I don't think. Because I can get Groot and First Aid. So let's go ahead and use Genius and Clarity of Purpose to play a Groot. Groot will go ahead and take Thunderball out. Take 2 damage. Then we will First Aid. Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness. I still have an attack. Ah! Let's go ahead and punch for 4 here. Take him down to 10. We got a Drax's other knife. So instead of playing the first aid, I'm going to play Drax. No, we don't need Drax's other knife. Oh, you know what we can do here? This is cool. So we're going to use side by side to play Clarity of Purpose, and Genius will play the Groot. So we'll take a damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we can use Drax's knife to play first aid to heal. So, okay, yeah. So now we have Clarity of Purpose, basically. Shadowcat would also not carry, yeah. Deadpool decimates him. Spider-Ham just cartooning physics, those big hits. That's cool. Yeah. Spider-Ham is interesting. I think Deadpool would be kind of fun. I haven't played Shadowcat in a hot second either. Got a command team. Guess I get this encounter card. I need to thwart breakout at some point, or just win before breakout matters. Depending on what we grab, if we grab a parry, we're golden, right? But if we don't, we may toss a Groot in front of the attack. We do have a 2 summon to die, but I really don't want to build up those vengeance counters. I don't want to have to build up the vengeance counters again. I think Rhino is two-handed, still not a big threat with those mods. Rhino can be super swingy. Rhino can hit really, really hard. And I think that's the scary thing that Rhino brings, as well as the low threat cap in True Solo. Drax's knife, limitless stamina, major victory in a command team. I'm gonna go threat. Wait, Thunderstruck is gone. So this is going to move to Pile Driver. That's fine, actually. You can't jump with Overkill. That makes him a bit worse. Star-Lord or Wolverine can probably turn it easy enough. Star-Lord could one-turn it with that. I did that one video where I beat Absorbing Man in one turn, but I think you could at least standard. I know you could do in one turn before he even takes a turn. Stunning is easy and Jubilee like stun. Stunning is, I mean, he is steady, so it makes it a little bit harder. I feel like, this actually would be kind of fun for a Jubilee Miles deck. Like, they're both incredibly, they both incredibly revolve around like these status conditions. And so if you go against a steady villain, then you can like really, I think that may be what I do. Is a Miles Jubilee deck or two-handed. That sounds kind of fun. 3/4 player, he turns into a kitten. Nice. Pile Driver is attacking us for 3. I don't have a, well, I do have a ready with limitless stamina. We're just gonna block with Groot. He's gonna attack for 3, 4, touch the, and then that's gonna knock Groot out. Then we've got an encounter card, 2 of them actually. Get wrecked. The villain whose side scheme has the least threat attacks me. So that's gonna be Bulldozer. He's attacking for 3. We're gonna defend. Plus 0. So we take 1 damage and draw a card into a Fight Me Coward. That's pretty exciting. And then we've got a distracting taunts. Pile Driver gets plus 3 hit points. Players cannot attack other villains. So Pile Driver is now getting attacked. Jubilee Strange is good for steady as long as you can blinding flash and then oh yeah. That's cool. Alrighty. We'll go Mantis to heal me for 3. 1, 2, 3. Fight me, coward. Ready, our hero. Draw a card. Pile driver's hitting me for 3, 4, 5. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me draw into a sidekick. Ah, it's working. It's a little bit too late, but that's fine. We're down to 2 health. Don't love that. Especially because I can only attack pile driver who has retaliate. We will attack pile driver for 4. Takes him down to 13. We draw a card into a parry. And we'll go ahead and spend Drax's knife and a sidekick to get rid of distracting taunts. He loses 3 health, so he's down to 10. I retaliate 1. All right. It's like I want to play command team. Let's go reinforce suit to play limitless stamina, which we're ready. We're going to swing for 4 over here. Take him down to 6. We get to draw into a limitless stamina. I do like having a parry. I think I'm going to hang on to the parry. We're going to go Major Victory and Limitless Stamina to drop a command team, which we'll immediately use to ready Mantis and heal 3 more from Drax. And we have a parry, which we're going to hang on to. I think I did take the retaliate, right? I just did it later. We're going to hang on to the parry. We got Rocket, Intimidation. That's nice. And a payback. Ooh, a payback. Payback parry. You did it right after I said that? Nice. Okay, cool. We'll go to 5. Have to deal with that. Because we will lose. This goes to 5. Goes to 8. 7. So we're staying here. Pile driver is going to punch us for 3, which we will take. It's going to be 3. Discard a support you control. I'm going to discard team training. We take 3, which we will parry. Or no, we're going to parry to prevent that damage. And then we will pay back to deal 4. Down to 6. We draw a card into a command team. Our encounter card. Oversized hands. Discard the support you control with the highest cost. No support was discarded this way, please. Okay, well, there goes command team. We tried. We did try. Alrighty. We're gonna have to intimidate the main, which is unfortunate, but let's go ahead and just punch. Oh, pile driver retaliates 1 on me. With the payback. So I think I want to hang on and hit pile driver with a knife leap. So let's just punch here for 4, take him down to 2, then we'll draw into a limitless stamina. Alrighty, well that's kind of exciting. Command team will play limitless stamina, so we will ready, and we will just punch over here for enough to take him out. We'll draw into a knife leap. Well, intimidation to remove 4 threat from the main. Mantis will heal us for 1, 2, 3. And there you go. We'll hang on to the knife leap because that's going to be lethal on pile driver next turn. So we'll just hang on to that. Draw into Maria Hill. We don't need Maria Hill in this deck. First aid. and a Drax's other knife. I like Drax's knife and Drax's other knife. I think those are fun. Go up, up. Best card, yeah. I do feel like the best card names came out of the Guardians wave with the I am Groots and everything. Drax's other knife is still the best name in the. I agree. I think so. I think so. Yeah. Do they have 3 boost? I assume that they do. I assume they have 3 boost in there. I think we have to defend. That's how Drax would name them. 100%. Yeah. So we're taking an attack from Pile Driver at 3. If we defend, I guess we have a 2 stubborn to die. We'll just take it. We have a safety net. So it's gonna be 3. Move the active counter to the villain with the least threat on his side scheme. That villain schemes. So we're gonna take 1, 2, 3. Draw into a side by side. Bulldozer is going to scheme for 2, 3. Hey, we don't pop. Nice. Encounter card. Attached to the active villain's side scheme. Threat cannot be removed from the attached scheme by thwarting. The villain corresponding to the attached side scheme attacks you, then discard this card. I like when they will initiate attacks on me. I think that's fun. We're at 3 health. Let's go ahead and Mantis. That's gonna knock out Mantis, isn't it? Let me do some math first. Drax will knife leap Pile Driver. Take him out. We'll draw into a first aid. Side by side, Drax's other knife will play a Maria Hill, which will draw us into a energy. Energy plays a first aid to heal Mantis. Mantis will go ahead and heal Drax. 1, 2, 3. Maria will thwart 2 here. Takes it down to 7. Nope, just kidding. Threat cannot be removed from this attached scheme by thwarting. Maria is going to thwart 2 here. The villain attacks me. Yeah, we'll do that. The villain's going to attack me. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to draw into a comms implant. Do we have a parry? There's 1 parry. So we do have a parry. We're at 1 health. Let's go ahead and first aid Drax for 2. Worst case scenario, he has overkill. That's the problem, right? Is Bulldozer has overkill. And we're gonna pop this, which we're gonna discard 10 cards. That'll be fine. Okay, let's stand up. We got Strength, Laser Blaster, Kit, and a comms implant. We're gonna add a threat to the main, and then this is going to go down to 3, and we're gonna discard 10 cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 1 card left. Wonder what it's gonna be. I think it's a Fight Me Coward. I think there are 3 Fight Me Cowards in here. No, you're totally fine. What does Schadenfreude mean in English? I would guess the same, since English doesn't have a word for it otherwise. I don't really know. Bulldozer still has 15 health. He's attacking for 3. We can 2 stubborn to die if we wanted to. We could defend. I guess. We do have a kit. I'm going to take the attack. I'm going to take the attack. We're going to get well, let's block with Maria. And then if he doesn't draw a boost, then we're fine. But if he does, it's still fine because we have a 2 stubborn to die. We'll heal for 10. And then we'll flip back up. We have an immediate attack here. And we can just start building. So he's going to attack for 3 plus 3. Well, there you go. So forced interrupt when Drax will be defeated. Set his hit point value to 4. Change him to alter ego form. After you change to this form, remove all. We're going to heal 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this gets removed from the game. Maria's gone. Okay. We got attached to Bulldozer. When Bulldozer attacks you, you must defend the attack you must defend with an ally. Oh, that's sad. Alrighty. Let's flip up to Drax. We're at 10. Let's go ahead and have Mantis heal me for 3. 1, 2, 3. But now Mantis cannot block. So we're gonna trigger this. The villain attacks you. So we're gonna take the attack of 3. Move the active counter to the side scheme with the least threat. If you're in hero form, the villain attacks you and they don't get a boost card. Let's go. So we take 1, 2, 3. Vengeance. It's here. He's going to it's +2. So 1, 2. That's discarded. Then he's going to attack again for 1, 2, 3. We get another vengeance counter. And just like that, we are back and ready to go. Heck yeah. That's fun. No, Maria, come back. We're at 5 health already. Which is actually less great. We'll go strength for a kit. We can spend 2 resources to ready a guardian character. Let's go ahead and punch Pile Driver for 3 down to 12. D-Thweet will draw us into a payback. And we'll get an encounter card. I was kind of hoping for a ally. But I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna knock Mantis out here. And have Mantis heal Drax one more time. And then we don't have to deal with the ally block. So yeah, let's go ahead and spin Laser Blaster and Comms Implant to ready Mantis. Mantis will go ahead and heal us for 1, 2, 3. That's gonna knock Mantis out. We're gonna hang on to the payback. With right here, Wrecking Crew can be big fun. I think Drax likes him a lot. Oh yeah, they like to attack and he likes to. Yeah, that's very true. Let's stand up. We're at 8 health. We have a payback. We have a first aid. Drax's other knife and a knife leap. So I believe that's probably lethal, right? A 1, 1. Bulldozer is going to attack us for 3. We'll take it. This attack is undefended. Discard an upgrade you control. It's going to be Clarity of Purpose. So we take 1, 2, 3 and get our last vengeance counter. Bull Rush. Bulldozer attacks you. Discard the top card of your deck for each damage dealt by this attack. I think we have to. I would have remembered to play payback there. Yeah, so it was. We deal 4 damage to him, so that takes him down to 8, which is enough to knife leap and kill him. Oh, and we have kit, so yeah, we'll defend. So it's gonna be 3, 4. We draw a card. Hey, Sidekick. And we take 1 damage. Then our last card, leading the charge. Discard the top X cards of your deck where X is Bulldozer's attack. Place 1 threat on Bulldozer's side scheme for each different card type discarded this way. Sidekick coming out now, right? Right? So we're discarding 3. We got an event. Ally. Ally, so 2. And we'll go ahead and kit to ready Drax. And then we'll attack with a knife leap for 9. There you go. Oh, Drax still best in protection. Sidekick is a bit slow for him. Yeah, I mean he just works so well in protection because like you have med teams which do what Sidekick is trying to do, but probably a little bit better for Drax because Drax doesn't really want to recover because whenever he flips, he's healing for probably 6. And so that's typically enough for you to not need to recover. And if you go too stubborn to die, you're healing for 10. So you don't really need to recover that much with him. But I wanted to try it. I never even got Sidekick on honor. So there's that. Nice. Cool. Alrighty, we're gonna do Slay the Spire now. So we're gonna hop over. I'm going to figure out all of that stuff. Sidekick loses a lot of bite if you're not recovering. I think the idea was side by sides, right? Because side by sides get super effective here. Because you heal a damage from Mantis. And ready. And so you're healing 4 damage from Drax with a side by side, drawing a card. So like that's just like a lot. New challenges out, the Super Rhino. Nice. Yeah, that's so cool. But yeah, the I think like side by side with Mantis is awesome. It's just I never got Sidekick. I'd rather just have Blaze of Glory for Drax and leadership and yeah, I think so. I think they're I think Sidekick is a fun, but especially in true solo, it takes so much to set up because you have to have your signature ally before your hero or before Sidekick. And then if you're running suit up, you want to have other targets for suit up because once Sidekick is on the table, you don't want to get rid of Sidekick. And so suit up is then a dead card in your so yeah, I think that yeah. Miss Marvel again. Ooh, it has been a while. Yeah, we'll definitely play Miss Marvel at some point. I think it works better with X-Men suit up because they like alter ego so much. Weekly one shots is something they should have been doing since like Red Skull. Oh yeah, no, I love them. I think that they're great. I think they're great. Nice, awesome. I'm gonna go to the be right back. We're gonna get Slay the Spire and we're gonna do a daily run. See what happens. All right, see y'all soon. Alrighty. Let's pull up Slay the Spire. Miss Marvel is a lot of fun. All the aspects, you learn new combos. Just a cool hero. Yeah, she just like, she's so good when it comes to like new cards, new events. Any event that gets printed, she just gets better, and it's just amazing. Love more champion heroes like Hulk or Vivian. Nice. Alrighty, let's play Slay the Spire. If you have not played Slay the Spire, do yourself a favor, play Slay the Spire. It's an amazing game. It's so fantastic. But they do these daily climbs, and so they modify and change up the rules a little bit, and so you can mess around and play different. And so it's going to give you a character, which we got the Ironclad. Cursed Run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Cursed are bad cards in your deck. And then you get a lot of benefits for having bad runs. Flight. I always like saying flight here because flight. Never played this game? Dude, oh my gosh, dude, this game is so good. This game is so good. So flight, you're going to ignore paths, which I love this because it requires me to do no thinking. And then binary cards only have 2 card rewards. So this is a deck building game. This is a deck building game where you have an asymmetric character with an asymmetric deck, starting deck, and you're going to be climbing the Spire, which is this, and each one of these is a different event room, and is gonna, you know, these are just normal fights. These are not boss fights. These are elite fights. You can heal, but like you don't heal. You don't heal through the game. Fun game. I want to get the board game version. I've heard good things about the board game version. Yeah. So since we have flight, usually you can only follow the dotted lines. Flight, it means that we can just go to any room on the next level. And so, why can I not click? Oh. So we're just going to pick random. This is how much health they have. This is what they're doing. They're attacking us. We do have... Oh, we don't have our Burning Flame. But... So we're not going to be healing it after every single fight, unfortunately. But stop attacking me. Oh yeah, I have 4. Oh, I always forget that. I always just play 3 mana worth of stuff, and always forget that I have the 4th when I'm doing these daily runs. I was doing a run yesterday where you had the frozen eye where you add cards to the bottom of your deck, and so like all the cards that add like wounds and stuff was fine. Any advice on communicating to a spouse how this is fun alone time? Recently married, we have different interests but want to support each other. Do you want it to be alone time? Because there is a mod that you can... I don't know. I don't really like Metallicize. There is a mod where you can play this multiplayer. If you wanted to try that. Or, I mean, like, heck yeah, we're just going to trim this deck. Trim the fat. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like, it do you want it to be alone time or no? I don't know if I have advice, really. Hey, jerk, I like you, but I want to play by myself. That's fair. I feel that, but maybe we just get a weird wave, like wave 4. True. I'm going to these are just like event rooms or unknown rooms, but a lot of times they have events in them, and I want to grab curses. So geez, we're just... Okay, well... We need some cards though. It'll be fine. We have 8 cards in our deck. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, it's a deck builder. It's a roguelike deck builder. And so you're going to be adding cards, removing cards, and the cards are specific to the different classes. And so this is one of 4 classes. And so like all of these red cards are, I guess the strikes are the same across everything, but they have different cards and then a lot of different like archetypes inside each class. Time to catch some lunch and back to work. See ya. It's good to have separate hobbies. I'd hate if my girlfriend tried to watch football or do everything I liked. I don't love these cards. We'll trim the fat. I don't think I'm ready for an elite though. I don't have like. I think every single elite causes me problems right now. So we're gonna skip an elite. And then each card has an upgrade. So you can upgrade each one of these and they have a specific upgrade. Like Defense goes from 5 to 8 block. And then like Bash adds more damage and more vulnerabilities. And then Metallicize gives extra block at the end of your turn. There are 3 different types of cards. There's power cards, attack cards, skill cards. Power cards are, they just go into effect. And so this will always happen. You'll never see this card in your deck again that game. Yeah, it's awesome. It's great. Yeah, it's also on it's on like iOS as well. And so I play a lot on iOS, but there's also this on. Yeah. And then there are shops, and so you're getting money every single time you defeat something. And so we'll go to the shop, and then you can buy new cards. You can buy relics. Relics are just things that are going to modify the run. Can I pay to win? No, I think like it does cost like, I don't remember how much it cost, but it's a one-time fee. So we just got a curse. At the end of your turn, gain 1 frail, so our defense is not going to be as good. Flight is awesome. Oh, yeah, flight is great. You just don't have to think about it. And you're like, I'm just gonna go here, and and so like whenever I'm just like vibing and I'm not like, I'm not trying to ascend or anything else. Sometimes you can go in and put on like different modifiers into the run. I'll put like on like the single path or flight just because I don't have to think about it, and just it's just like mindless like moving cards. um we are no longer going to encounter normal enemies here. But I think I'm ready to take on an elite. You do want elite. Elites are going to give you relics. We'll go one more fight here. Cleave. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna fight an elite. The elites are mean. The elites are much harder. This guy just hits really hard, and then after the first turn, anytime you play a skill card, he gets a attack, or he gets a bonus attack, and so that gets annoying because skill cards are typically your defense, and so he like double doinks you for defense, which is tough. So he's attacking for 14. He's going to get 2 strength, which modifies each attack by 1. So like when I play this, he's going to go up to 16 attack, but I get strength as well. It's like, okay, I have a rest area that I can rest at, so I can just take the attack. 16. Yeah, because I'm frail. Stupid curse. Bye-bye. So War Paint is one of these relics. The relics are up here in the top bar, right? So each one of these has a different effect. There's probably 80 relics or so. Um, War Paint's just gonna upgrade 2 random skills, so that's always nice. Blood Potion heals me, which is gonna be nice. Blood for Blood, I kind of like Blood for Blood. I like it if you have more synergies. One of the things that Ironclad, which is the class that we're playing right now, can do is they have a lot of cards that damage themselves for effects, and so that's why like this costs 1 less. This is the cost of the card, right? For 18 damage is a lot, but once you start taking damage, then it's just like, yeah, we'll try it. Why not? Because now I like to search for ways to damage myself. And so I just took another curse, mainly because I get increased my match HP by 6. Now I have more strength. Good stuff. Give me that cleave. Let's go. Bye-bye. Cleave attacks all enemies. I love it. And that happens. Vulnerable means that enemies are going to take 25% more damage for each attack. Taking all of these is really funny. Who are we fighting? So against this guy, this is the boss. There are 3 different bosses for each level, and each one of the bosses has different effects. But this guy, I never heal before him because he has an attack that's based off your health. And so if you heal, he's just going to hit you harder on turn 2. And so I just never heal for him. He also has a lot of multi-attacks. So Blood for Blood upgrade just reduces the cost. But his multi-attack, he's going to hit us like a ton right at the beginning. So this Blood for Blood is going to be cheap, or very, very inexpensive soon. And so I think I'm going to just go with probably a Bash upgrade. Give him that 3 vulnerable so that he can just do all the damage. I'm just going to power up. Oh, we got Pain. No. Oh, and actually Pain works really well. Pain works really well with his damage synergy. That's funny. That's really funny, actually. So now we've taken enough damage for Blood be free. Nice. That's awesome. But now we're gonna get hit like crazy. I'm gonna go ahead. It's 36 damage. We should be fine. We have a Blood Potion which can heal us for 20. We'll be fine. We got a Metallicize. Give him that vulnerable. We're gonna get. Yeah, we'll just save the health. We do have this. So this is one of our new relics at the start of our turn. We get to upgrade 1 random card in our hand. And so we're just gonna get all these upgrades. Burns are cards that he's adding to our deck. At the end of our turn, we take 2 damage. We don't like that. He's attacking us for 10. At the end of the boss fight, at this level with the daily runs, you heal all of your health. And so I'm not too concerned with nice. I'm not too concerned with losing a ton of health here. Because we're about to just heal it all and be okay. We should have it there. Boom. Bosses are going to give you rare cards as well as, in this run, a curse. And then also a boss relic, which are just super awesome. We got Fiendfire here. Fiendfire, so exhausting a card removes it from your deck for that battle. This is going to work really well with all of our curses. So if we want the curses in our deck, but we don't want to be drawing the curses. So any way that we can exhaust those curses, we're feeling pretty good. So this is the energy. So we would gain an additional energy at the start of the turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards in a turn. You can transform all your striker defends. That potentially is what we're going to do. I'm going to do that. So all of our strikes and defense just got transformed into random cards. Whenever you lose card or strength from a card, gain 1 strength. I think that synergizes with pain, which is insane if it is, which is going to be really awesome. And then we can exhaust all non-attack cards. So we got another way to exhaust some of our cards, so we can get rid of some of our curses and stuff. So we can take probably as many curses as we want. We only have four. We have 20 cards in our deck. It kind of depends, but I do like running with like 20 to 25 cards. Usually feels pretty good. This guy has plated armor, so at the beginning of his turn, he's going to get that much armor, which is just basically a buffer to his health. And anytime you deal damage to him, he's going to lose one plate of armor. So now he's at 13, and then we're going to hit him 3 times, so it goes down to that. Now we're going to draw all of our curses, because I don't think we've seen any of them. There we go. Nice. But that works, because we can exhaust both of those, and then not have him in our deck for the rest of the fight. Okay, let's see if this works. So whenever we play a card, you lose 1 HP. So we have 8 strength. Yeah, it does. It does work. Ha, that's awesome. So every time we play a card, now because we played Rupture, so we'll prioritize upgrading the Rupture because that goes to 2 strength. And strength just modifies, so now this is 15 damage. So we'll hit him. Oh, I played a double tap. That's funny. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Reckless Charge. I do like Whirlwind. Whirlwind is always fun. If you can get a Whirlwind, so X cost is just like X cost in like Champions, right? So you do 4 damage 5 times to all enemies. This works really well with our strength scaling. So now that we have like 4 strength from our Duvu doll, this is actually 9 damage X times. Then if you hit this with an Akabeko, which is like, see if they have it. Nah, that'd been too nice. Ooh, another Rupture? Is that too much strength scaling? Akabeko is the first card, or the first attack you play each combat deals 8 additional damage, and so then that goes to a 13 X times. And then if you can like get, there's just so many fun ways to scale that. I'm gonna go with Dropkick. Drawing cards is good. I think I'm going to remove Shame. That's going to reduce our... We keep the max HP, but we will lose 1 strength. I'm okay with that, because I don't want to deal with the Frail. Remove another card from our deck. Let's go. Clumsy is not that bad. I'm trying to think if there's anything that... I don't know if I should have removed a card. I kind of like everything that we got. I guess we'll go Regret. Because effectively we're just adding +1 card draw each deck pass. We're gonna get away from those. I think I'm happy with my card, or my current situation. Heck yeah. Protected Strike. I've run a really fun Protected Strike deck because so there's a lot of cards that contain Strike, especially with the Ironclad, which is the class that we're playing right now, and just like these can get kind of crazy. There's also a event that like is in one of these spaces here that like you can store a card for a future run. And right now, I stored a card on one of my endless runs, and so typically there are 3 or 4 acts whenever you play. Um, and the endless run, you just keep going. And so there's a card that you can upgrade a unlimited number of times, and each time it adds more damage to it. It's called Searing Blow. In my on my iPad, I think I have a Searing Blow plus 22 sword, so it's like 300 damage card. My favorite character to play is Defect. I really like Defect. Defect adds like a Defect is he has like these orbs that you can channel, and they have like passive effects. But I really like how he like just it's just like really cool how he interacts with all that kind of stuff. Um, um, I don't think he's the strongest. I think Watcher is the strongest. She's kind of the fourth. Um, but I like them all except for really Watcher. I'm not a huge Watcher fan. Um, I don't think I won any of those cards. The other thing that really helped me is I was talking with somebody who has played the game a good bit, and they were like, sorry, math is hard. Um, they were like, the the game is learning when not to take cards. I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, um, because not taking cards can be uh so critical because you're diluting it's the same concept of running 40 cards in a Marvel Champions deck, right? You want to draw your best cards fast or soon, and you want to be in this game at least have the ability to you want to have the ability to draw the right card in the right situation. And so like not drawing cards, or like I'm more apt to take power cards because power cards get removed from your deck, all of that stuff. But yeah, you can end up with a deck of like 40 cards, and you're like, I'm never drawing attack cards, and it's like, yeah, that's not great. But I always like cards that draw me cards. Like cards in a card game is fun. Whenever we draw a status card, just not a curse card. I think fire breathing is kind of interesting here, just because we are trying to fill our deck with curse cards. So let's go ahead and do that. That's a power card. So whenever we draw one of those cards, we get to deal 6 damage to all enemies. So that's kind of fun. Anything that we need to upgrade? Oh, we talked about Rupture. Yeah, let's upgrade the Rupture. So now anytime we lose strength or lose HP from a card, we get 2 strength. And now I think this deck is probably, yeah, the deck is feels really good now. Let's go elite hunting. Infectious, who's your favorite to play? Oh, jeez. uh, Excellent. Oh, I do love double tapping the drop kick. That's always fun. But I think we'll double tap the sword boomerang. I mean, like, I don't even need to. The guy you have now, I think that Ironclad has more going on than a lot of people initially think when they start playing the game. I think he has maybe some of the most diverse building. Bludgeon, I don't want to. Bludgeon's so expensive. It doesn't scale with strength that well. 3 weak, 3 vulnerable to all enemies. Shockwave, we'll take a shockwave. More curses, more strength. This just gives us 1 strength. Yeah, no, I really do like Ironclad. I think I really like his exhaust. I ran yesterday. I was in a run that had a dead branch, which is a relic that says anytime a card is exhausted, add a random card to your hand. And then I had corruption, which is a card that all of your skills cost 0, but whenever you play it, it exhausts. And so now I'm playing all these skills, exhausting, adding random cards to my hand, which are normally are like a third of the time skills, doing that, and it just like you just win. Like I think that is probably the strongest combo in the game. It seems so good. Uh what are we upgrading here? Go whirlwind, drop kick, go fire breathing. Yeah. But yeah, the corruption build is insane. I do really like corruption. I'm gonna go ahead and drink one of these regen potions. We'll gain 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1 health at the end of the round. But I'm expecting that we'll probably get a potion here soon. I have pin nip. I completely missed that I grabbed this card. That's really funny. So every 10th attack that I play deals uh double damage, which is pretty awesome. And then a lot of these elites have like these minions. So the little guys are called minions. So if you defeat the big guy, they run away because they're scared. I'm gonna grab a wild strike here. So wild strike dealing 17 damage for 1 energy is pretty decent, but also it's adding a wound, which is gonna synergize with our fire breathing. So whenever you draw a status or a curse card, deal 10 damage to all enemies. So this is 17 plus when we draw that wound, it's going to be 10 damage to every enemy, which gets pretty freaking awesome. I think we're just I didn't need to do that. I was like, oh well. What are we upgrading here? Upgrade whirlwind. So it goes from 5 to 8 damage to every enemy. 5 apparition, uh 1 intangible. We probably are fine, but I'm more like the intangible is really nice. Losing the 55 HP is not bad at all, right? Like we'd still be at 50 HP, which is like a lot of my runs I run at 50. And the problem is like I don't want to not draw. I'm okay. Like I can maintain health easier. We have a 163. I'm gonna skip the shop here. Haha! Let's go. More curses. No, sword boomerang. Just kidding. Because 4 random times, because each one of these instances is scaled by strength, and so getting another one is really good, especially since we're running big strength, big health, man. We have a attack card. We'll probably save this. These are potions. These are consumable items. Um, we should be fine. Hey, rupture. There we go. We'll take 18. No, we'll take 14. We'll be fine. We have so much health at this point. Um, I don't think that was the right call. I don't think I should have done that. I just exhausted my double tap, which is a little sad. 40 and 19. Because he still has 2 vulnerable, so we're good there. Now we are talking. We have that pain. So let's get some strength now. There's my fire breathing. I don't think I need the metallicize. Fiend fire. Oh, geez. Oh, we're pin nipped. Ha 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 ha. So pin nib, the 10th attack deals double damage. So we just did a stupid amount of damage there. I love this game. So he's gonna heal everything, but he's at 14 health, so we should just be able to GG. Got an Exhume. We get to grab a card that we have previously exhausted. Put it into our hand. That was redundant. I'm thinking that whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. I do like this synergizing with Metallicize, so every time we at the end of each round or at the end of each turn we get 5 block. Where is that? Our 4 block. And so that would deal 5 extra damage. I don't think we need the damage. I'm going to take Exhume just because that's a flexible option. Alrighty, so we can no longer Smith. That's not actually Exhume 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Fusion Hammer's not too bad. Mainly because we have this guy, right? So we're already upgrading cards. There's not a huge priority for upgrades. I do love Sacred Bark, so we double the effectiveness of potions. It gets dumb, and I honestly we've been fine with money, so I'm gonna go Sacred Bark here. I think Sacred Bark probably say this can come back and bite us in the butt, but I don't think it's that. I think Sacred Bark, because now we're Sacred Bark is dumb. If you get Sacred Bark with like a white beast statue, yeah, I don't think the daily climb allows you to go through to fight the heart in Act 4. So I think it is just a, unfortunately. Gotta head out. See ya. Thanks for hanging out. Sacred Bark is better. Yeah. These hallway fights are so uh see what's in these events. Ooh, I do like these. Fight a boss from Act 1. Get a rare relic. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. We don't want to do that considering we have both a regen and a blood potion there. Gain 999 gold, -2 normalities. That can come back and bite us because these are cards that you can only play 3 cards. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to go with the gold because this is going to give me 12 more maximum health. It's going to give me yeah, I think we go the -2 normalities. I think we remove them. I think we remove them because you can get really hurt with only playing 3 cards. Let's try it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? You have a ton of exhaust. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I'm 100. I'm just, yeah, we're going to go. We have 140 health. This is dumb. We have 1200 gold. Let's buy some stuff. Oh, we should buy the 50% discount on all products. I mean, yeah, actually. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain a single dexterity. I'm going to probably remove one of these normalities. Grab a swift potion. 6 cards is good. Probably Sever Soul. We can exhaust more. I don't want to get any more cards. We can go Violence. I do like Violence. Do we have another merchant? We do have another merchant, so we can just save some money. We have 800 gold, though. Who's our Act 3 boss? Donut. That's not going to be an issue at all. I think Donut's probably the easiest. We could go Inflame, but we don't need any more strength scaling. We're fine. We are totally fine with strength scaling. I don't. I think I go violence and then peace out. Because violence is effectively +2 card draw. So this is just losing a card. Ugh. I think I'm going to lose spot weakness. I think with rupture, we're fine with our strength scaling. We don't need spot weakness. I like fire breathing. Sword boomerang is probably one of our better cards. So we're going to cut out the spot weakness. Let's go elite. This guy gets an intangible every other turn, and so he every other turn, every source of damage is reduced to 1. Flame barrier and deal some damage. So here's one of our normalities. So we can only play 3 cards. Do any of our attacks exhaust? No. Okay. I think we're going to Sever Soul does. Good call. Let's go. Good call. Excellent call. Amazing. Love that. Thank you, Leroy. Oh, we're pin nibbed. We'll take 45. Oh, no. I want to go rupture first because of pain. Pain. Pin nibbed 64 damage. Alrighty. We have... I don't know why I played that out of order, but here we are. We have 14 strength. Insane. Exhume, grab a second wind. I don't know what I just did. That was dumb. Here we are. Here we are. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Hilarious. Bottle Tornado. We can choose a power card that's 100% going to be Rupture. Or it could be actually Fire Breathing. Fire Breathing is the better bottle here. Perfected Strike, Sword Boomerang. I don't think we need either of those. We have enough damage. I think we ran into the situation last fight where we were drawing into damage when we needed defense. Hey there, friends. Fire Breathing. Oh, that's a tough first. No, we're gonna draw some cards. Alrighty, we'll Rupture. Intimidate. Violence. That works. We had 22 strength after our first turn. That's pretty hype. GG's. That guy can be mean. Oh, good, more health. We take bloodletting here, right? Like we lose 3 HP, which is 2 strength, gain 2 money. My only thing is like Havoc angle. Unique card draw. But Havoc to me is not card draw. I guess like it does remove a card, but like you're playing the card that you would have drawn. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well, here we go. I wanted to see what the upgrade was. Does it go to 0 cost? At 0 cost, it's a little bit better. Okay, well we took it. I think we upgrade the Havoc. I don't know if I need money. I don't know. Yeah, that may not have been the best. Hey, 2 attacks. Oh yeah. I was like, where are we going? No, we're definitely going to. Oh, here we go. Chemical X. This is one of those cards that increases the cost of your X cards by 2. And so now that we have Whirlwind, Whirlwind is X plus 2, which is dumb. Lantern, start each combat with an additional money. I think we take out the other normality. We're at 8. I mean, we have so many. So if we draw into that, that can really mess with us. So we're going to just remove the normality. We don't have another. Oh, we do have another. Haha, we'll just go to that one. I was like, I don't want any of these cards. I don't want a Dreamcatcher. You go. We don't need strength. So I think we're just going to stop in at that next shop. Shockwave doesn't really help. Donut and Deku. Donut will, they have artifacts, and so this will just strip the artifacts. So I don't really care about how much vulnerable and weak we're applying. Honestly, we may just heal. Double. Oh, I do like a double tap upgrade. Where you play the next 2 attacks. I like that, Leroy. Yeah, that's a good call. Back to the shop. We have 697 gold. Hey, Akabeko. There we go. White Beast statue. We always get potions. We have Sacred Bark, so I think you have to pick it. I love Prismatic Shard. So you get other cards, or like cards from other characters in your card rewards. And just like some of the combos that you can pull off are just so much fun. We're going to take the White Beast statue. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I was like, I want to spend all my gold. Ooh, Distilled Chaos. Play the top 6 cards of your. What are we taking out? Probably a Writhe, right? We don't want, because we have 2 of those, and that's taking up 2 spots in our first hand. Grab another fight. Now we're at 16 damage. I guess we can drink this and go Explosion Potion. So I just drank a blood potion, which healed me for 40% of my health, so we're fine here. Transmutation is +2, card draw 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, heavy. Oh, yeah. 100% heavy blade. Strength. Because so heavy blade deals 14 damage. Every strength adds 3 instead of 1. And so heavy blade with like, oh yeah, that's a great pull. Transmutation is good. Get some card draw there. We're just running with the most giant deck we possibly can. Why not, right? Forethought I've actually had a lot of fun with. I did a run where Forethought was given to me, and I think it was a Silent run. Silent has really good card draw, and so I Forethought a lot of their expensive cards, which puts it on the bottom and costs 0 until it's played, and then I was just drawing a ton of cards. So Forethought was fun. Yeah, 30 cards is fine. We're at 152. Eh, we'll just go for it. Lose all gold. Okay. We're not spending the gold anywhere. So now they're starting with weak. So this is a matching game. I don't think I want any cards, really. Yeah. Oh, Brutality would have been great. You lose a HP at the beginning of each one of your turns and draw a card, but that's going to give us 2 strength. Heavy Blade? I think it's a Heavy Blade upgrade. We have so much strength. Can we do this in 1 turn? Depends on, I guess, our opening draw. Not with that hand. We do have a Distilled Chaos, though. That was a nice Ekabeko. It's going to be a heavy blade here, right? Let's go Distilled Chaos. Play 6 cards for free. Dual Heavy Blade. Yes! I always kill this guy first. He scales strength, which is always really scary. No first turn kill. Sad. You don't like Deca? I always go Donut first. Oh no, we killed Pain! You'll outscale either way, but dazes. Oh, dazes do stink. But every daze I draw 16 damage. Which is insane. Oh, double tap the Whirlwind here? How close are we to Pin Nib? Yeah, 100% we're double tapping this Whirlwind. Is that lethal? Yeah, it is. GG's. Oh. some of these daily climbs are just so insanely fun. You're just like, okay, that was fun. Look how many relics I have. It's dumb. So this is the heart. So if you're playing like an Ascension or like the normal word, if you collect specific keys by foregoing like benefits or whatever, you fight the heart. And the heart is mean. A total of 33,000 damage dealt to the heart. I don't know how many times I've played Slay the Spire on this computer, actually. I just went in, because on the computer you can go in and just like set your Ascension. And so I've done Ascension 20 with every character except for Watcher. I've done Ascension 20 heart kills on every character except for Watcher. Watcher, I'm up to 16. I just don't really like Watcher all that much. So I went in, and I did that all on my iPad. So I went in at here, and there's a way that you can edit just the text file and just set everything to Ascension 20. But yeah, there you go. 45 minutes. 100% you should play this game. This game is great. It's so much fun. I also do really like Monster Train. If anyone's ever played Monster Train, I think Slay the Spire is a better game, but Monster Train is a lot of fun. So, yeah, I enjoy Slay the Spire. Sweet, awesome. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back on Wednesday. What am I playing on Wednesday? Did I say? I think I said Spirit Island on Wednesday. It actually maybe not Marvel, but Lord of the Rings Community. Lord of the Rings on Wednesday. Oh, we're starting a new cycle. Did I see the weekly challenge? I did. We were talking about it a little bit earlier, where you get to or it's the super duper rhino. I think I'm gonna do a 2-handed play, and I'm gonna record a Miles Jubilee to try and combat the steady and see what happens. It's like your Super Thanos game you did? Yeah, that's so much fun. That was a crazy game. I'm excited to try Rhino. We'll see how it works. But yeah, thanks all for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.